Hi guys, how are you all going? Hope you've had a great week. Plenty going on last week. Obviously Halloween Monday for a lot of people. Lots of trick-or-treaters out and about. Some great costumes across social media from your top effort. And then Champions League in the week. Don't really want to talk about it if I'm being honest. My team, not great, and qualification is now hanging by the slimmest of threads, I have to say. But we never know. And then going on to this week, plenty going on socially, bonfire night. I know there's lots of firework displays tonight and tomorrow, so I hope you all have a great weekend going out to watch them. And I suppose once that's out of the way, can we talk about the C word? Alright, maybe not just yet. Last week's Acca, gutted. The treble won, which is always good. So those that staggered it did get some money back. Cardiff, they've been so good under Neil Warnock, and then 3 minutes to go, they burst our Acca. The rest of it all won. I think they were 7th in the sixth fold, so we had 1 to 5 in, and then 8 to 12 in. I was just gutted, but we go again. I was going to say we did get some money back on the treble, which is great. We're going to crack straight on to this week's. No League One or League Two because it's FA Cup weekend. First round proper is always exciting for football fans. So we're going to crack straight in. We are going to stagger the Acca again, like last week. So we're going to have a treble to start with. First team in, they're short odds, but it's an easy one. Manchester City at home to Middlesbrough. Off the back of beating Barcelona, Pep looks like he's sorted out the little problems he had. And it just looks an obvious bet for me. City to win at home. First team going in the treble. From there, we're going to drop down into the Championship, and again another fairly obvious selection, I think. Newcastle, they're running away with the Championship at the moment after a slow start. They're on an amazing run at the moment. Rafa's got them ticking. Dwight Gale is available tomorrow, so they've got Mitrovic and Gale to score goals. I just can't see anything other than a Newcastle win there. So Newcastle, the second team going in our Acca. The last team making up the treble, we're going north of the border, into Scotland, is Celtic. Now, Brendan Rodgers has redeveloped Celtic and redeveloped himself as well, and he's turned Celtic into runaway title. Is it too early to call them winners? I don't think so. I don't think anyone will catch them, and I think they'll win comfortably the league title up there. So Celtic is the last team going in our safety treble. There it is, guys. There's the treble. Not stopping there though, are we? No? Nah, didn't think so. So from there, we're going to dive into the FA Cup. Now, I know the FA Cup can be a bit of a lottery, so this is why I tell you to stagger it. With no league football, I've had to look at league form and things like that, and I'm going off that an awful lot. But the next team going in our Acca in the FA Cup is Dagenham and Redbridge. Now, we've had them a few times in our Accas for their league form, so I really like the look of them. Dagenham and Redbridge, next team going in. From there, we're staying in the FA Cup, we're going to Yeovil. Now, they didn't start the season particularly well, but had a look at the form, and they're actually in a good run at the moment. I think they're 4 unbeaten, I think they've won 3 of those 4. So, I quite like the look of Yeovil, I have to say. So, Yeovil, the next team going in. We're staying in the FA Cup, and we're going to Bolton. Now, Bolton's form is unbelievable in the league. So, I've taken that on board. I think that most clubs in the lower leagues want a good cup run, so I'm gambling a little bit that they're not going to make wholesale changes to their team, because I don't think they will, and their league form shows they should be strong enough to win here. So Bolton, the next team going in. Now that makes up the sixfold, guys, so that's that. Feel free to stop there. Let's go on, shall we? Now from there, we've got the League Two leaders at the moment. They're away from home. Now I think they're a huge price this weekend, but a little bit of safety, bearing in mind it's FA Cup and they're away, so we're going to go Plymouth, draw no bet. That's the next team going in. Now from there, our last 2 selections, we're going north of the border. First one's in the SPL, is Hearts. Now, I think they're 3rd or 4th in the SPL, in a good run of form of late. So I just like this one to finish off in the latter stages of our Acca. Hearts at home, next one going in. From there, yes, we're dropping into the Scottish Championship, and I think you all know what's coming next. Yeah, it's Hibs. They're away from home. They're 1-2. Really like the price. Can't see them losing this weekend, I have to say. They haven't let us down this year. So Hibs is the final team going to make up our ninefold. Now, the ninefold pays 32-1 this week, guys, which I think is a good price. I was going to say, there's not as much football for us to pick from because of the FA Cup. So there's a lot of short prices that we've had to pick from this week, where normally we find a bit of value in the lower leagues. But unfortunately, that's not there today. But it's still a good Acca. It's 32-1. Like always, the odds are with Bet365, guys. As I say, really like their sign-up offer. I like their in-play stream, so you can always see what's going on. If you haven't got an account, I shall leave the link, like always, in the bio, so you can click through, match your first deposit up to 200 quid. Simple as that. So if you've got some spare cash this weekend and want an account, I'd recommend to go on. If you bet with someone else, happy days, because I also bet with other companies depending on what I'm betting on, so no dramas there. Hope you really like the Acca, guys. Some really, really good comments from you all of late. Really appreciate it. Yes, of course, we're going to carry on doing it. Kind of people asking my opinion on things. You can find me on Twitter @PhilBars. Please drop me a tweet, and I'm happy to ask any questions, guys. So have a great weekend, whatever you're going to do. There will be a both teams to score Acca, so plenty of sport going on this weekend. Have a great weekend, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and please give me a thumbs up. Happy days. Cheers, guys.